We are on a mission to become and express and embody the ultimate male, the ultimate masculine figure, the ultimate expression of humanity. You cannot try to fit in anymore. You cannot try to be like anybody else anymore. You who are watching this video know who you are. Like, you feel a sense and an urge and a pull and a hunger and something inside of you that makes you want to give and express and offer a higher version of you to the world. You and I cannot try to fit in anymore. This is the number one reason, from my experience, from my research, that we don't become who we're destined to be. We're trying too hard to fit in. Ever since we're born, we're programmed. We're wired to think and conditioned to believe a certain way that limits us, that makes us feel like we're limited, that makes us feel like we lack and like somehow we're innately deficient. We cannot try to fit anymore. That's what we've been doing our whole lives, and it hasn't worked. It brings us to a certain level that we get comfortable, and then we don't progress. We just stay at this comfort level, or we digress. We have in our nervous system mirror neurons. These neurons that literally try to mimic the behavior and patterns, the speech, the gestures, the mannerisms of people around us in our environment. Like, we become a product of our environment if we don't consciously turn on deeper parts of our brain and nervous system that allow us to access this pool of limitless power within us. But once and for all, you and I have to declare independence from anybody else, from anybody's opinion, from anybody's thought, from anybody else's, perception of you. We have to declare independence. We cannot try to fit in anymore. It's just not going to work. We see what happens with conformity. The world is trying to make everybody conform, and that's what's caused the massive unhappiness, the massive financial crisis we're in, this massive health crisis we're in, this massive emotional, mental health crisis that we're in, because we're not expressing who we really are, and we're programmed to be dumbed down. Everything from the food we eat, to the people we hang around with, to the TV programs, to the type of entertainment that we consume is literally given to us to dumb us down, to dilute and dumb our creative and intellectual faculties down to the least common denominator. But you and I, the number one step I believe in this process of becoming an ultimate male, becoming an ultimate expression of manhood, is to declare our independence from anybody else's opinion and to try to never fit in. We're not interested in fitting in. Now, that's going to make you different. That's going to make you stand out. That's going to make you conspicuous. You already know that. And the biggest thing is to become comfortable with that, to not be bothered by other people's opinion, to not be bothered by how much you stand out and how much you sometimes go against the current of the tide of people's opinion and of what's popular and favorite. But you and I are destined to become and to express this generation of men that embody the fullness of everything, of health, of wellness, of spiritual connection, and of just total unfiltered love. And the number one way and step that I believe in this process is to declare our independence. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. It's time to stop trying to fit in. It's time to stop attempting to conform. And the biggest thing is this: we do this subconsciously. This is happening on a subconscious, involuntary level, and we have no idea unless we consciously take control of our lives. That starts today.